Hello, Internet, and welcome to BSNN, reporting on all the news that matters and some that doesn't. I'm Tybalt Truman.
And I'm Jake White. For any of you who understood the game theory reference in today's episode, we have a special segment for you. But before we spoil too much, let's head to Jameson for sports.
For Tuesday's basketball scores, Card beat Geiger 23-19. Kennedy beats Knatzer 34-13. And for the Scholastic Bowl, Geiger beats Card 295-120. Lastly, Kennedy beats Knatzer 210-130.
Thank you, Jameson.
Now let's head to Perry for our political segment.
And now for today's political segment on the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is the highest court, not only here at Boise State, but also in our constitutional republic. They are in charge of the largest court cases appealed by lower courts, handling our constitutional rights. While here at Boise State, the justices are elected through partisan elections, in the real world, the presidents and governors nominate the candidates on the national and state levels. That candidate is then reviewed and elected through the Senate. The current Supreme Court justices here at Premier Boise State are as follows: Aidan McDonnell and Brendan Zykorn with Card County, William George and Jack White with Knatzer County, Ben Torres and Mark Gable with Geiger County, and Alex Guatemala and Ben Damiani with Kennedy County. Congratulations to all our Supreme Court justices. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Perry.
And now to the BSNN field team.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Posner, and I'm here with my cameraman, Dev. Today is a very special episode of BSNN. We're going to put the BS in Boise State and interview the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. All right, thank you so much for being here, Mr. President.
Thank you so much. It's a great opportunity to speak with my fellow Americans.
All right, I must warn you, there are some gotcha questions, but here's a free ball. BSNN, real news or fake news?
To be honest with you, with all the other news networks talking bad about me these days, I have to say, this is one of the better news networks. It's totally not fake news. I can guarantee it.
Thank you so much. And I've got some sad news to share with everybody. You did not secure the nomination for government. Not really a question, but now you know how Kamala and Hillary felt.
Well, you see, unlike Kamala and Hillary, I still have the presidency of the 45th and 47th President of the United States. So in reality, I'm still walking away with nothing. I have experience. And to be honest with you, when I was talking to my parole officer, he said I either have to pay the $300 million and go to jail, or I could come here and get on parole for free. So it all works out for me.
All right. This one has a prize. For one Big Mac hamburger, who's your favorite to ignore, J.D. Vance or Don Jr.?
It has to be J.D. Vance. I haven't shaken his hand ever since what happened with the Pope. So, I mean, he's a great guy and all, but, like, it's a Big Mac, so it's a Big Mac.
I lied. There is no Big Mac. First gotcha question. I got him.
Dang, it's not like I already own 3 McDonald's myself.
All right. Do you have any thoughts on the matter, baby?
What is the matter, baby?
Nothing, love. What's the matter with you? Second gotcha.
And I thought my jokes were bad.
You were elected for 2 non-consecutive terms. Does this mean you're twice as good as the other presidents?
I'm not going to say I'm better than all the presidents. There's clearly some great ones. But I will say this. Even though I've been shot at, been impeached, or at least tried to be impeached, I got right back up and back into the presidency. Unlike some presidents who just left Nixon. But we're going to keep fighting for Americans. It's going to be great.
Nixon resigned. He wasn't actually impeached. I know we said no fact-checking.
I thought this was BSNN, not CNN.
All right, interesting. It's a really hard mistake to make. Where should we send the prisoner from Kennedy County? Venezuela or Alcatraz?
Well, you see, I think we can do something in America. I think we have a lot of maximum security prisons here, and I think we can make a very small mini Guantanamo Bay in one of these buildings, because I don't believe we have to send them across, because, you know, we got to keep them and show them as an example that this is what happens to people that break our laws.
All right, speaking of other countries, what does the J in Donald Trump stand for? Is it Jose, and are you secretly Mexican?
I'm not at liberty to tell you right now, but I can tell you it's a great middle name. Some say the best middle name. But legally, my lawyer has advised me not to make any statements about my middle name at this time.
Well, buenos dias to you, too. Do you and Biden still call each other while laying in bed on your stomachs, kicking your feet, giggling, and twirling the phone cord with your index finger?
I don't know where you heard that from, but I can most certainly assert that that never happened. But he does try to call me sometimes, thinking he's still president. I have to tell him, Joe, it's over. It's been over for weeks now. Go home.
All right, we're wrapping up soon. You and Elon Musk have broken up. Do you accept his apology? Do you accept his apology? And are you selling your Tesla?
So I am not selling my Tesla directly. We're going to be auctioning it off and using that money and putting it back into a gift for the people. So about Elon, little Elon decided to, he's a little traitor to me, to be honest. I'm going to call him Little American Rocket Man. But you see, what we're going to do with him instead is we're gonna call him a traitor, because that's what he is. He really doesn't like the people anymore. It's unfortunate that this happened, but he's a little traitor. But unlike Elon, I will never give you up, let you down, run around, and most of all, desert you.
Which Trader Joe is worse, the supermarket or the person?
I really haven't met the person. The supermarket's okay, but I can't really say which one's worse or better at this time.
I thought Joe Biden was a traitor.
Joe was like Pinocchio, I think, at some times. I didn't really know if he was there or what he was saying, and I don't think he understood what he was really saying. But I will tell you this, I am totally the best at golf, and I will do way better than him. Just put me on a course with him.
All right, last question. Can you prove your cognitive ability by repeating the phrase person, woman, man, camera, TV for me?
Are you trying to get me to say person, woman, man, camera, TV? Is that what we're trying to get me to say here?
Yes.
Okay, well, I just said it, so.
Thank you so much for your time.
It was great to be here, my lovely Americans.
It was awful to interview you. Thanks.
Please keep it quiet. We're conducting an interview in here. You see, the people here, they want to silence me. They tried to make a law saying I couldn't do this and get on TV. But hey, we're going to fight because that's what Americans do.
All right, thank you so much,
Thank
Mr.
you so
President.
much for being here. Let's make Boy State great again.
Stopping every taste. Final warning. Taser. Taser. Taser.
You got it!
Hey, no video. Put it down.
Thank you, Mitchell.
Let's head to the Hot Rod for the weather.
I'm Hot Rod, and it's gonna be hot! Back to you.
Thank you, Hot Rod.
And now to Quinn Starr for our Matt Pat segment.
Hello, Boys State, and welcome to Government Theory. On today's episode of BSNN, we'll be taking a deep dive into the popular internet star Matthew Patrick, or more commonly known as Matt Pat, and his newest venture into the American government. As of yesterday morning, Matt Pat formed the newest addition to the House of Representatives, the Creator Economy Caucus, whose primary objective is to have content creators work alongside lawmakers to create legislation that is relevant to the current internet age. But hey, that's just a theory, a government theory. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Quinn.
And now to Perry.
And now for the state primary results. For our Federalist candidates, for Treasurer, we have Jonathan Zarbach. For Comptroller, we have Om Nath. For Attorney General, we have Sky Lee. For Secretary of State, we have Jackson Schultz. For Lieutenant Governor, we have Mason Wood. And for our Federalist governor candidates, we have Parker Moore. And now for our Nationalist candidates. For Treasurer, we have Logan Hong. For Comptroller, we have Hugh Mehta. For Attorney General, we have Landon Bierhalter. For Secretary of State, we have Brody Peterson. For Lieutenant Governor, we have Joe Lasota. And for Governor, we have Josh Koifman. Congratulations to all our candidates, and good luck in the primary election. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Perry.
And now to Tybalt and Jake for tomorrow's meals. Thursday's breakfast options are as follows: cherry apple strudel bites, scrambled eggs, sausage patties, seasoned potato cubes, choice of cereal, breads, bagels, and fresh fruit.
For Thursday's lunch, we have baked chicken breast, brats, Malibu burgers, garden blend and wild rice, green beans, potato chips, fresh salad bar, and assorted ice cream novelties.
And then for Thursday's dinner, we have roasted turkey breast, cheese tortellini with marinara, mashed potatoes, turkey gravy, broccoli florets, cranberry sauce, stuffing, sweet potatoes, bar-baked rolls, pumpkin pie with whipped cream.
Back to you, Jake. Sounds, nutritious to say the least. Thank you, Jake.
And thank you, Tybalt. Seems like we're out of time for tonight, and I'm getting signaled we're out of tape, so we'll have to cut it here for tonight.
See you tomorrow, boys State.